Disclaimer time! The Dynastic Hero was released extremely late in the TurboGrafx-CD or TurboDuo days. What you're seeing here is based on the PC Engine Works Memories TurboDuo Edition compilation reproduction set. The set includes Godzilla, the Dynastic Hero, Dungeon Explorer 2, and Bonk 3 Bonk's Big Adventure. And the reason why I went this route is because this game, much like the rest in the set, go for between $500 US and $1,000 on eBay. And you can get this set for 119 euros. So clearly, that's the way to go if you want to check these games out. The Dynastic Hero is a very interesting game. A while ago I reviewed all of the Wonder Boy games released on the Sega Master System, and I mentioned that while Sega owned the rights to the name Wonder Boy and the different characters and whatnot, Hudson owned the code for the levels, gameplay, etc. What this meant was that Sega basically was able to release new games in the Wonder Boy series, and Hudson was able to take the exact same assets pretty much, remove the name Wonder Boy, and release games under a new name. This is how the Adventure Island series was born, and how the Dynastic Hero was born as well. You see, underneath the Dynastic Hero name lies Wonder Boy in Monster World, which was released on the Sega Genesis, and it's a game I've yet to review. The Dynastic Hero features all the same levels and gameplay featured in Wonder Boy in Monster World, but like I said, I haven't reviewed it yet, so let's dig a little bit deeper into what this game's all about. At its core, it's an action platformer with light RPG elements. As you make your way from one environment to the next, you defeat enemies to earn gold, which you can then use to purchase weapons, armors, and items that help you on your quest. And speaking of quests, you're on a mission to save the Kingdom of Taran from the evil Mandra. You play as Dyna, a boy wearing a wicked blue armor suit that's modeled somewhat after a beetle. Do you have what it takes to restore the land? Okay, so the story isn't anything you haven't heard a million times before, but when you compare what the TurboGrafx-CD version of this game has to offer over the Genesis version, things get quite interesting. For one thing, the color palette is much more appealing in this version of the game. The colors seem brighter than the Genesis's Monster World, most likely because of the advanced tech in the TurboDuo or the TurboGrafx-CD with a Super System card installed for additional RAM. The biggest change, though, has got to be the improved sound effects and soundtrack. Due to the fact that the game was released on a CD and not a cartridge, the soundtrack has, obviously, CD quality music, which is absolutely fantastic. Compared to Monster World, this version seems years ahead in respect to audio. You all know that I'm a huge fan of the TurboDuo's CD soundtracks for games like Air Zonk, Gate of Thunder, and Lords of Thunder, and this one is no exception. And by the way, go check out those 3 reviews. Overall, the Dynastic Hero is a fantastic game that fans of the duo should certainly check out. However, given the $500 entry price, unless you're extremely well off, I don't think you're going to be going that route. Good for you, though, that reproduction discs exist, such as the set I mentioned at the beginning of the review, and the fact that this one's actually available on the Wii's Virtual Console, so you can go ahead and give it a download for just a couple of bucks. Whatever you do, though, this is certainly one action platformer that you do not want to miss. It's a superb game.